Tom, and welcome to the unboxing slash review slash gameplay of all of this amazing stuff. So, without further ado, let's begin. So as you can see here, we've got the amazing PlayStation 3 Move motion controller, giant ping pong ball on top. And over here we have the navigation controller with the joystick faction. Down here in the front we have our PlayStation Eye camera, so PlayStation can spy on you and see what you're up to in your gaming needs. And of course we have two games because it's got Time Crisis. No, we've got Hasted Overkill. Sorry, on the camera and TV it's all back to front, so you know, let's get with it. And on here we have Time Crisis, Raging Storm, which also includes Time Crisis 4, and Dead Storm Pirates, which is a very popular arcade game. Where you're in a giant pirate ship, you have guns in the wheel, and you shoot skeletons, but it's all good fun. So then, the further thing we should start off with, I have opened this navigation controller already, just because, as you all gaming people know, when you buy something new, you get all this plasticky stuff here, which is most annoying. So yeah, I've just opened it already. So Alan's already opened it. So inside, I've got nothing much. Just basically got a little, just some little words on back and front, really. Just get rid of that. And about 3 books, or 2 books. Yeah, 2 books. 2 books worth of instructions. Only one sheet's actually in English, and just basically show you how to use the controller and how to charge it and how to synchronize it to your PlayStation 3. So I do have a terrible cough, but just bear with me with that. So inside, it's a little controller. Just pop it out, like so. So you can see a little controller, nothing too amazing. Got one little joystick, and got an L2 and L1 and L2 buttons, X and circle, and directional buttons, and of course PlayStation Home button just there. It does connect to USB to charge, and it has a built-in non-retractable battery. So you just plug it into USB into your PlayStation, it charges away, and then a bit later on it's good to go. Take it out and you can just zap away. It's mostly good for when you're watching DVD actually on your PlayStation 3. When you have to get, because when you're watching DVD, you have to get your built-in controller out, controller, and all you do is like press skip, pause, start. It's a big bulky controller. Have a little Wii's PlayStation. Have a little remote in your hand. It's quite easy to watch DVDs. Pause the video, start, rewind, and all those buttons. But of course, you can buy the official PlayStation 3 Blu-ray remote, which is probably remote through PlayStation. And if you're going to watch DVDs or home entertainments and all that sort of stuff, you should definitely get that. So that's number 1 done. Of course, number 2, as you can see, it's all perfectly stacked correctly. Got about sometimes 5 boxes so far, so it shouldn't fall off, but you never know, it might do. So here we have the PlayStation 3 Move motion controller. These things are quite pricey. I mean, this little thing here, about £13–14 of Amazon. That so far, found it for about £25–30. Sometimes in shops, about £50. I think Game might have overpriced that just a little tiny bit. So as we can see, first standards, it's same as the motion controller, but just with a giant ping pong ball. So we've got some plastic stuff. Nothing too hard to get into. There's no sticky tape. This is a straightforward open box. Okay, maybe some sticky tape, but we do have a knife on the side. Oh, hair. So, one knife. Okay. So that's opened that bit. Put the knife down for stabbing itself in the eye. Oh, hello. This is a strap there. So, box, empty. On the back, you just have your little directional button to show you how to do it. So, let's put it to the side. We'll get the controller out, put that down there. And that down there. Okay, so, back of the box says we have the fast action T button, which is there. Mostly used for all your triggers in most games. And dramatic colour changing spear. Apparently this will change colour, seeing what you're up to. So in gameplay it'll change colour, or player 1 was red, player 2 is blue, player 3 is green, player 4 yellow. It will say what colour, what colour player you are. So we've got the bulb, we got the, of course, X, triangle, circle buttons just there, as you can see. Of course, PlayStation home button, and incentivization feedback, Bluetooth enabled wireless gaming, and rechargeable battery, same as the motion navigation controller, the two. Of course, it's got 2 USB slots in the back. I'll find out why. Oh, external. Okay, so external route, and you got USB. So yeah, that's that amazing thing. And of course, got a little strap. Because all these games, when you're flinging around, always have to put a strap around your arm in case you fling it off into the TV. Yeah. And of course, we do have 2 instruction booklets. This one basically says blah 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 blah, and this hefty thing. Wow. It's basically telling you standard clear of obstacles, not locking a lampshade or people into the head with the control. You can swing it around like this. Shows you all the buttons. Oh, the USB thing was an extension connector. So that's what that is. Shows you how to unmove the battery, how to do the strap, and how to set up to the motion camera, PlayStation Eye camera. So, that's that and there. Oh, pardon me, burped. Have a quick drink. Very fussy waiting now. Let's almost chuck that all in myself. Okay, so then what we got left? We got the PlayStation Eye camera and games. So, first game, Time Crisis Raging Storm. Also includes Time Crisis 4, which everyone must play a Time Crisis game eventually in any arcade you've been to. And of course, Dead Storm Pirates, which is the exact same same as Time Crisis. Therefore, you have 2 golden guns. You shoot pirate skeletons, big snakes, you know, evil creatures like that, and you don't need to reload. Basically, very trigger happy gun. You just hold on your trigger and just shoot all over the place. But there are quite a lot of shield of the things, so like big green rings. They'll start green, yellow, red. So you have to keep shooting it because other things will be attacking you. So you've got to judge where to attack the main boss, and of course when to attack the little side things off the boss before the boss gets you. On the back, it just basically shows you about your little games, and of course what controllers you need, and of course it's 1 to 4 players. Pretty good. And of course, and all the other little bits and bobs, and of course what stuff you can play on. You can play this with the controller. All you need to do is press the fire button and joystick, but it is quite hard and not easy with the gun and navigation controller. Inside we just have the disc and of course instruction manual, which just basically says how to connect the gun to your how to connect your gun by USB if you're using the G-Gon 3. But this is all Bluetooth wireless things, so we're good. We don't have to connect anything to USB ports. Okay, get rid of some of this rubbish. Rubbish. There. Okay then. Second game. House of the Dead Overkill. Very popular game in the arcade. Everyone must have to have played House of the Dead game. 1, 2, 3 or 4. Of course, on the back here, it just says more blood, more gore, and more strippers. There are strippers in this game, and it does say a lot of nasty swear words, which you will find out in a minute when we do play it. It also includes 2 3D glasses. It is 3D capital. 3D. So, yeah. If you have a 3D setup in your TV, you can play this game in 3D, in high definition, which is pretty damn awesome. It is 4 players again. Inside we have our 3D glasses and of course 2 instruction booklets there, and of course the disc as well. You can get House of the Dead 3 and 4 on the PlayStation Network. Oh, I hate this cough, not good. So you get PlayStation 3 and 4. You can get the House of the Dead at 3 and 4 on the PlayStation Network. Not sure how much it is yet, I haven't actually looked, but I will find out eventually and put it in the description down below. Okay then, next. PlayStation Eye camera. It's spying when you're So same again, we've just got some sticky tape at the top of the box. So get a little knife and undo that. Say no, we actually failed. Oh, hello. No, still a bit more sticky tape on the side of the box. There's 1, 2. You can pick up these just on their own, or Amazon are doing a starter pack which includes one of these, and of course the controller, motion controller, not motion controller, motion controller. PlayStation Move controller, sorry, the motion controller one. For about £35. Okay then, so everything's just literally just fell out of the box. So we have an instruction manual or quick start manual. And that's about it actually. Just one little manual. So there's probably some more, but it's on the floor somewhere. I can't really find it. So loads of packaging, lots of plasticky stuff. That's cool. Okay then, so wire looks nice and long because most cameras or mouses or controllers always have short wires, and when you're in a long big room, long wires are quite handy. I mean, my Turtle Beach headset has a 16-foot long cable. Not sure why it has a 16-foot long cable, but you literally can be on your computer, and you need to go to the toilet, you just turn your mic off, still plugged in, just walk to the bathroom, do your business, and come back to your gaming, still with your headset on. How sad is that? Okay then, so, camera. Red is in more camera, or you go to blue for wide angle mode. So when you're like playing like a dancing game and you're like doing your stuff, whoa, you can have the wide angle camera to capture all your dance movements. And USB, we do have a little USB cover, like so. So that's stopping dust or little dog hair or things getting inside it. First impressions. It feels okay. It's not too bad. A little swivel base. Top bit feels a bit heavy where the microphone is. But as you can see, it's a bit loose. But you can get TV mounts and camera mounts and tripods and things to connect to your TV. And it'll sit quite happily. Or a bit of blue tack. Save a bit of money. A bit of blue tack on top of the TV or bottom of the TV on a shelf. Up there. And it won't move. Okay then. Cool. Now, last things last. Oh, a little control manual. What's in here first? Stuff. Yeah. Okay then. So, probably most important in this video, I'm actually looking at the TV and not the camera, which is you guys just there. But the TV is actually there, just because I can. The camera's connected to the TV, so I've got a bigger screen, so I can see what's going on around me, and of course Dashy there in the background. Okay then. PlayStation Move Dual. What's it dual for? A bit random. Oh well. PlayStation Move Sharpshooter Controller. To play a basic Time Crisis game or rail shooter, you don't really need this. This is only for, you can. This came out when Killzone 3 came out. Had the Killzone 3 stickers and other stuff, so you use your motion controller, which is there, not there, so it'll back to front on the camera, to move your character around, sprint, jump, all that stuff, and then of course you can use a real gun. It probably might work with most of the Call of Duty games, but you know what, I haven't actually tried any yet, because they're all my Xbox and not PlayStation 3. So then, box. So it does come in red, or you can pick up in white and orange tip. I look inside the box. I have opened this before just to see what it looks like when it came in the post about 3 days ago. So out of all the things I've ordered, I ordered the navigation controller, the 2 games. Okay, I ordered everything all together, but it came in 3 separate packages. I mean, 3 days ago, this came on its own. About a week ago, navigation controller came with 2 games. And just this morning, the camera and the ping pong ball controller came today. Put it on the floor. We have just the average normal cardboard box. What's in the box? And we have 1 controller with a very hefty instruction manual. So, some of these do come with stickers, but I think that was ages ago and there's no stickers in there really. I picked this up for about £18 on Amazon, so no too cheap, but really for basic rail shooter gun games like Time Crisis or Dead Storm Pirates or House of the Dead, you can just get a normal £5 little handgun, £7, normal £7, £5 little handgun thing, just to put the PlayStation Move controller in, and you just literally just point to the screen and go and kill the zombies or terrorists or anything you want to kill at the time. So, big long manual. Basically shows where all the buttons are. They have lots and lots of buttons on here. And basically how to show you and protect the controllers. So then, so we'll do, let's open it up. This bit here was tacked with sticky tape, like that. But of course I have opened it already. So, controller. It is plastic, it doesn't feel cheap, but it feels quite light at the moment. Until I would have thought when you put both controllers in there and here, it's going to feel a lot heavier at the front end. So I do have an adjustable shoulder mount, like so. So you put it in, comfortable, or click a little button to shorter length if you want to do. My most favourite part of this is this bit, pump action reload, which is basically a little thing in there which hits the trigger on the Move controller and basically reload your gun. But you can reload there, or reload there, or fire there, or fire there. Well, yeah, so there we go. So we have, on this side we have the triangle and square buttons, so there. And on the side we have those as well, because you always love loads of triangle buttons. 3 modes, single, automatic, and I believe that one is for grenade. If you have a attachment to your gun with secondary fire, you can use your grenade launcher or something like that. Oh dear. So, let's take this little bit of plastic off here. Like so. Plastic attack. So, quick release. Oh, of course, you've got your start and select buttons. One there, and one there. So, push that back to release, he says. And this literally just slides off the top. See there. So, you get your little controller. And slot the strap just down here. Making sure the external USB bit clicks into the USB part in your gun. Oh wow, that's all squishy. I thought it was like, I thought it was still hard, but it's actually all squishy-ball. Yeah. So that's in. Of course, you just release the top cover, flick it up, take it out. Top cover goes back on. Like that. So you have your quick, easy access to your T motion button, and of course X, triangle, circle, triangle buttons, just there. And PlayStation Home. So at the moment now that feels incredibly heavy at the front. Shoot a ping pong ball. Okay then, so that's in, and safely in. Next the controller, little navigation controller. Little navigation controller for moving around your character. And basically all you do is flick that bit up there, put it in down, control bit first, the joystick bit first. So that's this in there, and then put controller like that. It doesn't close all the way, or it might do and I'm just doing it wrong, but it feels pretty okay in there. These controllers will need charging by USB, as it did say it has an external battery in. Not external, rechargeable battery in, sorry. So before you start playing, you will need to start charging these up for a couple of lengthy time before you actually start playing. So now with both controllers in, it does feel incredibly heavy at the front, and it's very light here at the back. But overall, it looks pretty alright. It's a fun bit of game, killing some zombies. And you just move your character around, like this, move your character around, and go assassin. Then shoot your little zombies. There's a little lock button here. If you unlock it, you can use that button there for a trigger, or another fire thing like a rocket launcher or something. Or you press the lockdown button down, and it will literally stop that button so you can put your hand around completely and use your trigger finger. And you won't worry about pressing that button in. And of course, reload. It feels a pretty good like shotgun motion. Okay, so there we go. That's that. I pretty much covered everything. So I'll get the controllers charged up, set this thing up, and I'll see you back in a second for our gameplay of House of the Dead. Yeah. Here's a level of having a chesty cough. It's good fun. House of the Dead Overkill, extended cut. Picked this up for £5 off Amazon. So bargain really for it's a great game. Time Crisis, more sort of £10–15. You can get a lot cheaper second hand though. This is an 18. There is lots of blood, gore, strippers, and very strong language. If you don't like that, you can now end the video now. I thank you for watching our opening unboxing and with sort of a review. And if you've got the balls for it, stay tuned as we will be playing House of the Dead Overkill next. So when you guys sort of stay there, this literally will take, on your camera screen, will take 5 minutes. Take 5 minutes for you guys. But of course, for me, it's going to take a lot longer. I need to set the controller up, get the motion camera, motion box thing all working. It's all plugged in. Little black box. Love this thing. £130, quite expensive. You know, it was good fun though for what it was. I got it last Christmas. About a year old now. Doing a job. Of course, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and of course, PlayStation 2 games. If you do the right settings on your PlayStation 2 in the settings menu, and Wii, close your Wii. The thing we won't record though is Nintendo 64, which is a bit of a shame because that's just in the background down there, which will be our next unboxing. Won't be any gameplay though. But if I get a new computer for Christmas, maybe I might be able to record a TV, motion camera software stuff. I might be able to get some Nintendo 64 gameplay of Super Mario 64 because everyone must play that game and absolutely love it as well. So yeah, stay there and I'll be right back with gameplay and lots of swearing and headshots of zombies. See you all later.